So, it's said that the subconscious is the ruler of the body, that it basically controls most of what we do and feel and our instinctual kind of things. And it is also the world of the shadow mind. The shadow mind controls the subconscious. So, what does it mean to bring the subconscious to the conscious mind? Like, what does it mean to bring things out of the subconscious and into the conscious? And of course, this is impossible to do completely. There's a lot of things in our subconscious mind that are buried throughout time, like maybe like our DNA and our family's memories, our past lives, those kind of things. But if our subconscious can be brought to our conscious mind, at least to a certain extent, that is very helpful. And it is possible to do, because all of those experiences that you experience throughout your life, things that you don't think about every day, they get filed into a layer of the subconscious mind. And they're not completely out of sight. They might be a little bit more gray. Some of them are pretty black. But generally, if you reach far enough within your mind, you can see them, you can feel them, you can understand them. And this is what it is meaning to reach into your subconscious to bring it to your conscious. And shadow work is about this. It is about bringing light to the dark areas. It's about bringing your conscious mind to the dark, hidden subconscious areas. And we do this for meditation, for ritual, for dream work. But this is essentially how we are going to discover the shadow mind, to at least the extent that we can discover the shadow mind. I won't lie, a few times during my shadow work, there was memories that were so far back that it was hard to remember any kind of detail about them. But the feeling remained. The feeling and vague memories. And now that I have done that work, I can see how that impacted everything else that's in my more conscious scope. And this is the vital aspect of this, is bringing it to our conscious so that we can control it, so we can understand it, and so we know what to make out of it. Because if it's influencing us on the subconscious level, it is making us react to it in the same way as it was at that time. It's making us see things the way that we saw them at that time from that experience. It has created our identity here and is influencing our identity down here. Now, this is fine in some ways, as our identity is always going to be linked to what happens to us throughout our lives, yes. But to have something happen to us down here, some kind of event, and be feeling the same way that we felt when we were young, when something really terrible happened to us, there's no use in that. And the feeling that we're feeling down here might not even be as bad or as deep or as true as what we believe it to be. It is just a cycle of the same thing that we felt. So bringing this knowledge from the darkness of the subconscious, and bringing it to light is very important for us. And it's something that we should all be encouraged to do for the self-understanding of ourselves. And to do this, it's not too difficult really. You just have to go from one conscious memory, work your way back to a less conscious memory, all the way to those deep, darker, younger memories where things become more like feelings and more dense. And we can see from doing that how everything affects us from that point on. How all of our experiences have built around us, making us wider and wider, and how we see the world. Because it's like we're a blank canvas from the time we're born, and every experience, every feeling, every thought that we've ever had draws a line on that canvas and makes us who we are in the present. So it would be better to know exactly who we are along that whole process and what are the experiences that we are defined by, than to just be blindly driving around a car we don't know about. I'd rather know what engine's in that car, you know? So that's what it means to bring the subconscious to the conscious mind. And that is essentially what shadow work does. So I hope you guys will enjoy starting to do that.